I'm about to tell you something important, and I want these words to penetrate deep into your consciousness. You deserve everything you dream of. Not because anyone owes you anything, not because the universe holds some special plan for you, but because you are the only person capable of turning your dreams into reality. And these aren't just pretty words. Most people live their lives in the shadow of their unrealized potential. They carry within themselves possibilities they never explore, dreams they never pursue, and goals they never take a single step toward. Why? Because somewhere deep inside, they've decided they don't deserve more. That their dreams are just fantasies, that reality dictates different rules. But reality is what you create with your decisions every day, every hour, every minute. Your life right now is the cumulative result of all your past decisions, and your future will be created by the decisions you're making right now. When I say you deserve your dreams, I mean you have the right to fight for them. You have the right to put in the effort. You have the right to fail, get up, and keep going. And it's precisely this struggle that makes you worthy. Dignity isn't granted by birthright. It's forged in the crucible of overcoming challenges and difficulties. Every time you refuse to give up in the face of hardship, you become stronger. Every time you rise after falling, you become tougher. Every time you take another step forward when everyone else has stopped, you prove that you truly deserve your dreams. The world is full of people who have given up, who have accepted mediocrity as the norm, who decided their dreams were too big, too bold, too ambitious. They allowed the fear of failure to paralyze them. They allowed the words of others to drown out their inner voice. They allowed doubts to extinguish the fire of their ambitions. But not you. You're different. You're reading these words because that fire still burns within you, because somewhere deep inside, you know you're capable of more. And you're right. You're capable of more than you can imagine. Achieving a dream isn't an event, it's a process. It's a path you walk day after day, overcoming obstacles, learning from mistakes, perfecting your skills, strengthening your will. It's not just a destination, it's a transformation of you as a person. Remember, success doesn't come to those who don't deserve it. It comes to those who are willing to pay the price, to those who are willing to sacrifice comfort for growth, to those who are willing to do today what others won't, so tomorrow they can have what others can't. Your dreams aren't random. They grow from the depths of your soul, reflecting your true values and aspirations. They speak of who you can become if you dare to fully realize your potential. And if you feel this call within yourself, it means you have everything necessary to answer it. But the path to a dream is rarely straight. It's winding, full of unexpected turns and obstacles, and it's precisely in these moments when you face difficulties that it's determined whether you truly deserve your dream. Not when everything is going smoothly, not when success seems easy, but when everything within and around you screams, "Give up. This is too difficult. You can't handle it." In these moments, you must remember that difficulties aren't punishment. They're a test. They're a filter, separating those who merely talk about their dreams from those who are ready to fight for them. And if you endure this test, if you pass through this filter, on the other side awaits not just the achievement of your goal, but also the realization of your own strength. Many people are afraid to dream. They fear disappointment. They fear being ridiculed. They fear judgment from others. But the biggest fear that paralyzes most is the fear of their own greatness. Yes, you heard right. People aren't afraid that they're not good enough. They're afraid of how powerful they can become. And you know what? This fear is justified. Because when you fully unleash your potential, you change not only your life, but also the lives of everyone around you. You become a source of inspiration. You become proof that dreams can come true. And that's an enormous responsibility, but you're ready for this responsibility. You're ready to become someone who doesn't just talk about their dreams, but brings them to life. You're ready to be an example for others, showing that anything is possible if you have the courage to dream and the strength to act. And remember, your dreams aren't just fantasies. They are manifestations of your true essence. They are indicators of what you were created for. And when you follow them, you don't just achieve external success, you return to your authentic self. But to achieve this, you must understand the difference between desire and determination. Desire is a pleasant feeling, a daydream about what would be nice to have or achieve. Determination is the unwavering will to act despite difficulties and resistance. And it's determination, not just desire, that makes you worthy of your dreams. When you make a firm decision to achieve something, you stop looking for excuses. You stop blaming circumstances. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You take responsibility for your life into your own hands and start acting. And this action, this determination, that's what makes you worthy, not your background, not your education, not your natural talents, but your ability to face your fears and say, yes, I'm afraid, but I'll act anyway. I'll move forward anyway. I'll fight for my dreams anyway. And do you know what happens when you start living like this? The world begins to respond. People begin to notice your determination. Opportunities begin to appear in your path, not because the universe suddenly decided to help you, but because you yourself began to notice what was always available but remained invisible due to your fear and doubt. Your dreams aren't just endpoints, they're a compass pointing the way. And by following this direction, you don't just achieve external results, you grow and develop as a person. You become the best version of yourself. And remember, it's never too late to start moving toward your dream. It's never too late to change your life. It's never too late to become who you've always wanted to be. Time will pass anyway. The question is only how you use it. Will you continue to live in the shadow of your possibilities, or will you dare to step into the light and fully realize your potential? The choice is yours. And this choice will determine not only what you achieve, but also who you become. I believe in you. I believe you're capable of great things. I believe your dreams aren't just possible. They're inevitable if you're ready to fight for them. But remember, faith without action is useless. Dreams without effort remain mere fantasies. Potential without application is talent that will never see the light of day. So act. Start right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for fear to disappear. Don't wait for doubts to dissolve. Act in spite of them. Act because you know your dreams are worth the effort. And remember, every step, even the smallest one, brings you closer to your goal. Every action, even if it seems insignificant, matters. Every decision you make in favor of your dream makes you stronger. Your dreams aren't random. They are reflections of your true potential, and you deserve them not because anyone owes you anything, but because you're willing to pay the price for their achievement. So stop doubting yourself. Stop diminishing your capabilities. Stop allowing fear to dictate your decisions. Instead, start believing in yourself. Start trusting your inner voice. Start acting in accordance with your true values and aspirations. And when doubts begin to creep into your mind again, remember, doubts aren't a sign of weakness. They're a sign of growth. They appear when you step outside your comfort zone, when you decide to do something greater than you've done before. And instead of allowing them to paralyze you, use them as a signal that you're moving in the right direction. Because the surest path to mediocrity is never taking risks, never venturing beyond the known, never setting goals that seem unattainable. But you're not someone who settles for mediocrity. You're someone who strives for greatness, who's willing to risk for your dreams, who's ready to challenge your fears and limitations. And it's precisely this readiness that makes you deserving of everything you dream about. So go forward, act with confidence, live boldly, and remember, you deserve not only your dreams, but also all the joy, satisfaction, and pride that come with achieving them. But achieving a dream isn't the end point. It's just the beginning of a new path. Because when you achieve one goal, new horizons open before you, new possibilities, new potential for growth and development. And this is one of the most beautiful aspects of life. It's not static. It constantly evolves, offering you new challenges, new opportunities, new dreams. So never stop. Never think you've reached your limit, because you have no limit. You're capable of more than you can imagine. And with each goal achieved, with each dream realized, you only uncover new facets of your potential. And that's what makes life so exciting. The possibility to constantly grow, develop, and become better. But remember, growth is never linear. On the path to your dreams, you'll face obstacles, you'll experience failures, you'll doubt yourself and your abilities, but it's precisely in these moments that it's determined whether you truly deserve your dreams. Not when everything is going smoothly, but when it seems the whole world is against you. In these moments, it's important to remember that difficulties don't define you. They only reveal what's already inside you. And if you meet them with determination and belief in yourself, they become not an obstacle, but a step toward your growth. Every difficulty overcome makes you stronger. Every lesson learned from failure makes you wiser. Every moment of doubt overcome by faith in yourself makes you more confident. And it's precisely this strength, this wisdom, this confidence that make you worthy of everything you dream about. So don't fear difficulties. Don't avoid them. Face them head on, knowing that each one is an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to prove, first and foremost to yourself, that you truly deserve your dreams. And remember, the biggest obstacle on the path to your dreams isn't external circumstances. It's not other people. It's not a lack of resources or opportunities. The biggest obstacle is you, your fears, your doubts, your readiness to give up at the first signs of difficulty. But you can overcome this obstacle. You can overcome your fears by not letting them determine your actions. You can overcome your doubts by believing in yourself even when no one else believes. You can overcome your readiness to give up by finding the strength to move forward even when it seems all is lost. And when you do this, you'll discover an amazing truth. You've always been worthy of your dreams. You've always been capable of achieving them. You just needed to believe in yourself and start acting. So believe in yourself now. Believe that you deserve everything you dream about. Believe that you have everything necessary to turn these dreams into reality. And start acting right now, not putting it off until later, not waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is the one you create with your actions. And remember, when you act in accordance with your true values and aspirations, when you follow your dreams, you don't just achieve external results. You become whole. You become authentic. You become the best version of yourself. And this is perhaps the most valuable achievement, because ultimately it's not just about having or achieving something. It's about becoming who you were always meant to be. So go forward, act boldly, dream big, And remember, you deserve everything you dream about, not because someone decided so, but because you're ready to fight for your dreams. And it's precisely this fight that makes you worthy. Time doesn't wait. Your life is happening right now, and only you can decide how you want to live it, in the shadow of your unrealized potential or in the full light of your capabilities. The choice is yours, and I know you'll make the right choice. Because you deserve everything you dream about, and I believe you're ready to prove it, not with words, but with actions, not with promises, but with results, not with intentions, but with concrete steps forward. So take that step right now. And remember, every journey, even the longest one, begins with a first step. And every dream, even the boldest one, begins with a decision to act. Your dreams are waiting for you, and you deserve to realize them, not because someone owes you something, but because you're ready to give your all to achieve them. So give, fight, act. And remember, the true value isn't in the dream itself, but in who you become in the process of achieving it. And this person, this best version of you, truly deserves everything you dream about, and even more. So don't stop. Never stop. Because each day is a new opportunity. Each moment is a new chance. Each decision is a new choice to become better, stronger, closer to your dream. And if you live like this every day, if you make decisions based on your true values and aspirations, if you act with faith in yourself and your capabilities, then there's nothing that could stop you, because you deserve everything you dream about. And now you know how to prove it, not with words, but with actions, not with promises, but with results. So act right now. And remember, your dreams aren't just possible, they're inevitable if you're ready to fight for them.